Hey, what's up everybody? This is Hudson. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we were over here in the slime, and we were getting a bunch of this algae that's over here. And we still should, because algae is our saving grace. In the beginning of the game, at least, that's where our oxygen comes from. Let's see here. We have hatches making coal, but here's the problem. I've been doing some research and things like that. Just checking out other people playing it, just trying to learn as much as I can about this game so I can survive the best that I can. And coal generators are just extremely broken right now. In the thermal update, coal generators, they break almost instantly with heat. Now you can put them in the cold, you can put a little bit of water on the ground, and that will be your best shot. You should also make it out of gold and not out of copper because it has a better heat index or something, blah, blah, blah. But I think we're just gonna avoid coal altogether because that was my experience as well. Making a coal generator, the whole thing just exploded immediately and it was not worth it. I think we save up for hydrogen, and that's when we start using our oxidizers as well. But we're doing really, really like okay right now. And I think I'd like to dig down further into this base, maybe even lengthen our main base area, maybe even down into the cold a little bit, because I feel like if that cold was able to just come up here just a tiny little bit, it would offset this heat, possibly, because we have a warm base. We do. I don't know what this cold in here is. You know what? Somebody put ice in this, didn't they? You idiots. You don't put ice in there. I don't even know why they were sweeping up the ice in the first place. I like the ice to be down here, next to the batteries. First of all, tiny batteries, also broken. They overheat like crazy, like nuts. So you're gonna wanna go for your big batteries immediately, and we have these next to the Weezewarts, as you guys know. That should be a good setup right there. And if it does overheat, like I said, the ice in the ground is gonna melt, and if there's a little layer of water on the ground, oh, perfect. Perfect. It's like a fail-safe, unless they go and sweep that shit up. So, what are we really doing right now? They're just kind of running around wild. Not really sure if we have a direction. I really wanna go get this algae over here, and you know what? Actually opening up this pocket down to the morb down here, getting this chlorine gas to kind of funnel down to the morb where he can suck it up. He's been converting this chlorine to this polluted oxygen the entire time. There's also a morb right there. Oh, perfect. Let's open up this big cavern and get these morbs working together and get rid of that chlorine, because we don't care if it's polluted oxygen. We can still breathe that, technically. I think you get the spores occasionally, but even that doesn't seem to really slow me down that bad. Let's get, I think that's there's a here, buried object there. That could be another seed. People are saying that my mealwoods, they don't provide seeds anymore when they are done growing. So we will actually have to dig them up on the last, when there's only one harvest remaining, and then you'll get another seed, and then you plant that seed, it starts over, it resets it. So that's kind of broken right now a little bit. But this is, this is early access, and we are on the beta of the early access. So this is like, the beta of the alpha, and it's, I can't blame them in any way, shape, or form for having things, because they're just testing and they're just throwing things out there just to see if it sticks. Okay, this is gonna bust through at any moment here, which is okay. We were gonna destroy that anyways. How are our vitals doing? We have 35% on whatever, and everybody else is just fantastic, just glorious. What is your problem though? Nothing right now, at the moment. Let's see here. So I'd like to dig down this. I'd like to maybe open into this little water thing. I'd like to perhaps maybe, there's a difference. Thimble reeds, maybe I make a thimble reed farm in here so that we can start making suits for our dupes. And I don't know if I'm gonna go with fancy or cold or hot, because we're in a bunch of both here. And we actually can make, let's see here, access permissions. So let's say that I give half my people cold, half my people hot, and I say the cold people can, only cold people can get through this way, only hot people can get through this way. Like the suit, like super hot. Like, you have to be like really hot in order to get in there. You know what I mean? All right, so if we're gonna go ahead and dig down here, like the thing that I'm stuck right now. I just kind of feel stuck right now in this Let's Play because we don't really have anything that we need to do right now. So it's just like, what am I really trying to plan for? Okay, so there is a difference between sandstone and sedimentary rock and granite and igneous rock. So like overheat temperature is better for igneous and obsidian, and then sandstone gives you plus decor. Let's see here, what else is there? Abyssalite is overheat temperature plus 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. Some people were complaining about the fact that I am actually using, some people are complaining about the fact that I'm using Fahrenheit, right? You're saying, why are you using Fahrenheit? You know, most of the world uses Celsius. Well, I don't understand Celsius. I don't know. I don't work with Celsius numbers every day, so I can't really say, you know, oh, that's too hot in there, and that would get me in trouble, right? That'd be a bad thing if I didn't know. So I'm gonna stick with Fahrenheit for now. Get those ladders in. This is gonna give us more of an area too for this carbon dioxide to kind of settle out in, because everyone's yelling at me, top of their lungs, saying that the carbon dioxide is gonna destroy my planet. No, we're fine. You guys, as long as we have oxygen and like a high amount of it, which we do, because I made this a very small area. If you notice, a lot of other people's bases, they're huge. You gotta pump a lot of oxygen for that thing to like dissipate across the entire base. Our base is gonna eventually get bigger, but as of now, it's very small, it's very high pressure, and that pressure is gonna keep the carbon dioxide down. Now, we do have a lot of algae to start off with, but these algae terrariums, I think they use more algae. I think they use the same amount of algae per second as a deodorizer. Let's see here, 666 grams per second. What is this? Using 30 grams per second. Okay, so that's confusing, because when I go into the oxygen tab and I click on this, it says here, algae. Oh, no, it does say 30 grams per second, yep. And this one says 1,000 grams per second, so there is a little bit of a lie there. So the algae terrariums actually do use a lot less. Okay, well, I could have sworn that I checked that earlier and they were both 1,000, but I could have been looking at electrolyzer, and I could have been looking at the water there. Maybe I was getting my numbers confused. If it's only 30, which is significantly less than what the deoxidizer is using, yeah, it's not a big deal if we want to put a couple in there. Okay, that would make sense. I wouldn't mind that. They got the algae out of there. I want them to get this muck root out, and then I kind of want to just seal this off, because this is just carbon dioxide. It's just an extra area where this thing is just getting trapped in here. The CO2 is kind of building, so let's just close it up. Let's just close it up, baby. Let's go. For the most part, I'm just gonna be using sandstone. If I am worried about water breaking through, like here, I might go ahead and use some granite tiles to be a little bit smarter, be a little bit more proactive here. So these batteries, look at the tiny batteries. This one's not even running, and it's still hot. And this one, these batteries have been running for a while now, and they're not overheating at all. So I feel pretty okay. I feel pretty good right now. Okay, can they get to this dig? I think they basically say, like, from this middle printing pot out, that's like, if everything's set to 5, they'll just do like inside out. So whatever's closest to the inner side of the base is where they'll go first, I think. Honestly. All right, where did this water come from? Where did that water come from? That's what I want to... Oh, you know what? Maybe some ice is melting up here. This might bust through, because I think I made this out of sandstone. We gotta watch pressure, but this hasn't busted through over here. I think if we add too much water to this system, it's gonna go ahead and cave in. So we don't want that at all, of course. Of course we don't want that. Let's go down here, actually, and dig out some of this stuff. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, though, because I don't want this cracking through. And you know what? As soon as the sand falls, this probably will crack through. Eventually, it's gonna happen. So maybe I just won't worry about it. Maybe we just say, fuck it. And honestly, when we make this big cache down here for the carbon dioxide, we probably should at least disable this one and put some more down here. Yeah, I'm still confused as to where that water's coming from. Guess I'll just ignore it. Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and harvest these. They have 3 left, and then after this, they'll have 2 left, and then after the next one, after we harvest it, we'll have to dig them up and replant them. So we do have to micromanage the shit out of that. We really do. And you know what? We don't need that one. It's just gonna overheat, and they're gonna spend all their time running to it and fixing the overheat damage. And that's not gonna be worth our time at all. And anyway, new duplicant available. What do we got? Slow learner. See, that's just like an automatic, like, no. No, I don't think so. Minus 30% skill leveling on everything, I think. Digging is good, tinkering, yes, but mouth breather uses up way more oxygen. Hell no. This one, plus 12 tinkering. Plus 12 tinkering is huge. Bottomless stomach means they just eat the shit out of your food. But what is tinkering good for? What is tinkering? Tinkering is good for liquid cooled fat. Oh boy. Composting, wow. Okay, it's a no. It's a no for me. You'd be like the best fan. Repair, okay, that'd be okay, but not worth the overeating. Nah, reject all, bruh. I don't know, not very good, not very impressed. We're being picky as usual, and that's definitely the way to go. We should probably like crack into this thing. We should probably maybe go ahead and dig all of this down, and we need to like get into this area. I think that we do. I think we need to just crack into this mother load of low air, and all this carbon dioxide can just funnel out of here and just fuck off. I mean, like, darn tootin'. Just get out of here, you damn kids. Gersh darn. That's what I want to do. Plus, it'll give us a peek see as to what's down here. And speaking of peek seeing, we really need to peek see. We need to start seeing the peaks. We need to find some steam generators. That'd be very nice to find. And you know what? I feel like maybe we should just keep going on with this little thing that we got going on. Like this. And then just dig over. Just let's find some new areas. You know, a whole new world. Cause I can show you the world. Duplicants are already available. I just literally canceled the last ones. Let's see here. Digging mouth breather, nope. Narcoleptic, nah. And flatulent, nah. Farts a lot. See, I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I want to see somebody with diver's lungs without a high need for decor. That would be a good combination, I think. Maybe someone who's like really good at digging. Who's our most creative person? Who's the most creative person? That's got to be whatever. And how creative are you? Creativity 7. It's pretty okay. If I found someone like creativity 37, I might think about getting them so they can make better than quaint sculptures, if that's even a thing. So that our decor can go up even further. And they can paint faster. Okay, but I made that ladder so you didn't have to step down there. That's what I made that ladder for, so you didn't have to get into the goo. That's what I did that on purpose, and I don't know if you realize it. Idiots. Let's just dig that up, then they won't go down there, I don't think. Cross my fingers. Cross my fingers. Hope to get spores. We should definitely sweep all the meal lice up. You know what? Down here, they said that they're unrefrigerated, but they are completely submerged in carbon dioxide, which is a sterile environment. Yeah, see, sterile atmosphere, it says right on there. So it doesn't matter if they're either refrigerated or sterile. Either way, the food's not gonna go bad. And that's a good thing. You know what, let's actually prioritize these so that they, make sure they grab the food. I don't want the food to be up here, because this is unrefrigerated and it's not sterile. See, the freshness already went down. You ever feel not so fresh? Like meal lice? So, like, what is meal lice, by the way? I think we're just growing sticks, and then the sticks eventually just get the lice, like, you get lice in your head. And then, like, because you can see them crawling around. It's not really, like, a plant that we're eating. It's the freaking bugs. We're eating bugs. Of course, you know, if you had nothing to go off of, I guess that's good protein. I guess. Maybe. I had the sound pumped up, because I had this on my PS4 earlier. Oh, well. I hope that the sound's not too loud. Hope that all is okay. We're still flushing. We're still pooping. That feels good. Feels really good, actually. Try to get a bathroom set up in a different save file, just to do some more research and stuff. Didn't work. It didn't work. The piping just was all messed up. I'm not even sure what I did, but the whole thing just went kaput. You know, we can actually dig out this algae as well, and I'd like to do that. You know what? If you can, get down to there. Get down to that algae. And then maybe even up into that algae. And then maybe, you know what, maybe over there. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know what you can do. You can, why not? Why not just break into this polluted water? We can make a big tank of it, let this flow down, and get to that thimble reed maybe, so that we can add that to the farm. Just throwing these ideas out, you know? Our hatches are still eating, and still alive. Good. If they don't have food, do they die? Don't know. Things I don't know. I do not know this. What are our vitals doing? I just feel like we're invincible right now. We're invincible right now, and I say that because I want to build the high so that when we hit the low, you know, we get the full range of emotions going on this Let's Play. No, that's not really the reason. Do we have enough chairs? 6 people, 6 chairs. Yep. What am I trying to say? What am I really trying to say, though? Like, what are you trying to say, Huts? What are you rambling on about right now? We're doing really well. We're doing really well, and I'm actually really excited about it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna do that so I can go ahead and get that algae right there, and maybe even dig up that thimbleweed, like I said. You know what? You don't have to dig up the thimbleweed just yet. Let it grow. Let it do its thing. Let it flourish. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna give a shit. We should probably just dig into this as well. I mean, we're all covered in goo anyways. It's just a big goo fest. It doesn't even matter. Everyone stepped in contaminated water, and we're doing just fine. Our vitals are fine. I can't worry about it. You know, they're gonna be stupid. They're gonna run into the stuff. Let them run into stuff and do the things. Oh, I was thinking about making a bristle blossom farm in here, but I don't know if they need atmospheric pressure, because I know that the mealwoods, they do need a high enough pressure of gas around them in order to build. But I think that the bristle blossom, well, this isn't really a good test up here, considering that this is, first of all, polluted, which why? And second of all, what's getting up polluted? Oh, there's rotten meal lice in there now, because we didn't take the opportunity to dig up into there to get the meal lice that's sitting on the ground. There's 15 meal lice sitting right there. 1,500 kcals, just for free. This is high pressure, so we can't really tell that that thing can grow in low pressure. I don't know. I was kind of looking for some evidence around me, but didn't find it. Didn't find it. We'll be okay. Are we building out of granite? Okay, we're building this out of granite, aren't we? You know, we don't need to do that. We need to go cheap over here, because I don't care if the decor is low. Sandstone, please. They have to travel further in order to get to granite and shit. And I'm not about that life. No thanks. You know what? Leave that one, and then you can reach this over here and dig into this cavern. I want that CO2 to just, like I said, fuck off. I want it to go away. Because it sinks to the bottom, of course. Of course, if there's nothing else in there, the whole thing is just going to be filled with carbon dioxide. You know, these are kind of, these vacuums? Yeah, these are like vacuums. A little bit of oxygen, some of them. We're doing it. So I said that the closest to the base is what they dig on first. I mean, like, okay, so right when I say that is the only time they start going over here to dig on this. Yeah, okay, sure. I see how it is, game. The second I'm complaining about something. Because they were down here building the ladder before they were digging this out. Okay, and we're slowly chipping away over here. This is good. This is good. Lots of gold that we're just getting on accident. I'm down with accidental gold. Takes them a while to dig through it, but there's just some things that are just not worth worrying about. But like the dig speed, they're not digging as fast as they possibly can. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that whole like caring thing that's going on over there. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over here surviving, being just fine, and not stressing about certain things. Like somebody was saying that if you set priorities to 9, that your dupes actually get stressed because of it. But you can actually go to a dupe and you can go to their stress, and it tells you exactly what's affecting their stress at any given point in time. Everything that's going positive and negative, and if you put a 9 task on something, you do not see it pop up under the stress thing. Now, it could be, you know, I would consider that a bug if it actually did affect them, but it didn't show it. So, is there a bug? Is there some sort of thing that I'm not seeing? What I think it is, though, is that some people just assume things. I mean, like, most of the comments that you get are people that have never even played the game. Excuse me, I'm choking. They've never really even played the game, and they're just assuming, like, I think that this is probably how it should work. Well, that's not really how the game works. The game doesn't really work how it should work, because there are some things that just have to not make sense in order for the game to be balanced, for everything to make sense. People are saying that I should build refrigerators over here because they have a higher space, even if I don't even plug it in, which, you know, honestly, probably true. You know, considering you can't make a storage compactor and put food into it, that's what it would essentially be. An unplugged refrigerator would just be a storage compactor for food. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? 31%, still really good, actually. Do we even have a massage table? We haven't even gotten to the point where I've decided to make a massage table, and that actually is kind of mind-blowing. Kind of blowing my mind holes right now. Okay, so if we get up here, the meal lice, it's rotten now. If we dig up here, am I going to have the ability to get rid of that rotten meal lice? How do I dispose of that? Where do I put it? Where do I put rotten meal lice? Because if I put it in one of these storage compactors, then, like, that's not going to be good. Let's see here. Where do we put it? Is there a spot in here for edible rotten meal lice? No. Where would they sweep it to? Because they got to get rid of it for it to go away. Perhaps they'll put it into the fertilizer, the compost, which, you know, you can put, that's what most compost is made out of, actually. It's just rotten food. People in their homes, they'll, instead of, like, having a disposal, they'll just scrape their food off into a bin, and then over time, it just kind of, like, you know, you have to, like, stir it up like they do here, I think. It just turns into dirt. I mean, that's really good to grow plants with. I don't know. I'm not a botanist, but it's a thing. I know that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep building our base up a little bit here. Expanding it. Ever so slightly. And maybe I'll make some, relaxation beds up here. Is this necessary? No, I mean, they've got plenty of things to work on right now, so maybe I should just give them some time to do everything else, but I don't know. It's kind of hit terminal velocity right now, where I'm just kind of putting everything at top speed. Problem here is that they can't dig down very long. They give up. They give up after a while because there's no oxygen down there. So they go down and they dig for, like, you know, a minute until their oxygen supply gets too low. Maybe build one ladder, and they got to go up for oxygen. And then back down, and then back up, and then back down. I don't even know what you're doing. You went into this little pocket with polluted oxygen. There's, like, plenty of oxygen, like, way up here. You decided to go for that one little pocket of polluted oxygen. Good job. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm honestly impressed. As long as this guy's pooping in the water, it's not going to be creating more polluted oxygen. We don't really need more at the moment. Okay, where did they put it? They took the rotten meal lice somewhere. I didn't see it. We'll have to take a gander over here every now and then just to see if we don't see any puffs of grossness. Scientific term, puffs of grossness. Okay, actually we gotta build our ladder up a little bit further so you guys can go ahead and reach that algae, which is pretty important. Get that. Turn these into seeds. That's totally fine with me. There's a little bit of coal and some metal up there. That would be cool, but you can't take that one out, otherwise you won't be able to reach up here because you guys are idiots. Gotta plan ahead. A little bit of algae there. This is the big patch of algae over here. When do we need to go to that? Well, we're at 11,000 algae. 11,000 kilograms. Not soon. And we're still getting more and more algae over here. This is honestly, holy crap. I did another, that other Let's Play that I'm talking about. Not really a Let's Play, but just another world that I went through just to do some research so I could do this one better. Not very much algae at all. This one has like 7 times as much algae as that last one did. So I feel pretty lucky, honestly. Temperatures are doing great over here too. See, okay, it heated up the ice and snow and it melted it. And check out that tiny little blip of water right there. That tiny little blip, that's frozen. That battery's doing great. This battery hasn't gotten to the point where it melted the ice yet. Now, the biggest worry here is that they're gonna go down here and they're gonna like suck up this water down here and then bring it up for this supercomputer for the research. That'd be a big dumb. That'd be a big stupid dumb, and I wouldn't support that in any way, shape, or form. We need to dig this out too. I'm so getting ahead of myself, but like we're okay. You know, we're doing fine. We're doing it, and that's all that really matters. There's nothing too important or pressing right now. We are okay. Building entombment. 2 things are, oh, okay. I see. I can see that. These are 93% almost ready to be harvested and then dug up. Can't forget to dig them up. Honestly, it's a balancing game. You really have to be able to balance everything, micromanage a lot of stuff. I'm gonna wait till I can harvest all of them in one go. Is it worth it to wait? I don't know. Our edibles are at 16 kcals. Decreasing pretty quickly, actually. Decreasing quite quickly. Were we worried about this water getting frozen? We were at one point. But I'm not sure I should be anymore. All I need to worry about is this thing cracking through. But we did make this out of some heavy duty shit. And speaking of heavy duty shit, we should actually go back and make more granite wall. Just to double check. And honestly, while we're here, why not just go ahead and put that right there? Secure the water. I don't want the water busting through. Please, don't do that. Not to me. Oh my goodness, you guys are terrible. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about digging those up, but we did lose that mule lice. You're covering it in sand. You know what? Harvest that before you drop that down. Cancel that for now. And then that's got one left, so we uproot. It's a painful process. We really should go for the other plant. That's got to be uprooted. Because this is too much. This is too much micromanaging. It's not okay. And honestly, this got to be broken, right? They either have to make it so that you can't just dig them up and replant them, that you do just lose it no matter what, or they got to make it so that you know what, you guys get to this. Would you dig them up? Come on, it's right there. They got to change this in some way, shape, or form. Mealwood. Blossom seed, I think it's too warm up here to even grow them up here. Honestly, they're hella picky. So we're not even gonna try right now, at the moment. I can just hear Leonard over there. He's coming. Uh-oh. Ba-da-da! And then he left. He's like, I don't like your singing. He wanted cuddles. Wasn't worth the singing. Thanks, Leonard. Make me feel really good about myself and my abilities. Fucking Leonard. What a sass factory. What a sass bucket. Bucket o' sass. There's so much sand that falls through. Ah, it bugs me. What is everyone even doing? We have too many tasks that I set them off to do, so they're just like, I'll do a little bit here, and then maybe like a little bit over here. And then I'm gonna go over here and like dig one little spot up. Spreading them thin. We need another dupe. We need another dupe. I'm ready for another dupe. Quick learner. Oh, 9 learning, that's good. Gastrophobia, can't cook, and farts a lot. I don't know what the farts do. Do they actually add contaminated oxygen? Because that'd suck. Look at this guy though. 3 learning, 5 creativity, can't cook, interior decorator. I did say, you know, a high decoration would be good, but we already have 7, right? But 3 learning, tinkering, strength, digging is good, construction, just all around good. Bonhi is just an all around good. So I guess I'll go ahead and take Bonhi. This is also good though. A lot of creativity though. Interior decorators, the learning. With the decor though. Oh, that's bad. Ren plus 45. Why is Ren plus 45? Just because your name is Ren? What if I gave you a different name? What if I named you Boobhead? Is it then, is it you? Ren plus 45, it's just because his name? Every boobhead has the unshakable feeling that its life has already happened, and he's just watching it unfold from a memory. Memory of boobs. Okay, let's just go with this one then. Because I like the decor expectation of 5. Bonhi, you're in. Bonhi, you're in. And you are clock. All right, let's do this, Bonhi. Bring it on. We need another bed, please. Faster. Give me bed. Or give me death. That's a famous saying. Very famous. Now they're like, I don't know what to build. Dig here, dig there. Oh, they're struggling. We don't already have a clock, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, it's a clock. I like your eyelashes, clock. These are names of supporters on Twitch, if you're wondering. Not worried. You shouldn't be worried about anything, really. Besides my carbon dioxide that's gonna kill the planet. Oh no, it's everywhere! No, we're fine. We really should be making more gas permeable tiles down here. That's probably something that we should be doing. What are you even doing down there? He's just down there like kicking my foot. What are you doing? He's grabbing my foot. He's trying to eat me. You know what, there's a mealwood over here that's just kind of hanging out. We can go ahead and uproot that for sure. And that muckroot, that's food. Bristlebriar, not necessary to uproot. In fact, he's like literally chewing on my foot. Yeah, nope, that's my foot. He just put it in his mouth. That's naughty, Leonard. Like, not the good kind of naughty. You know that there's like a good kind of naughty and like a, you know what I mean. You guys get it. I know you get it. A lot of sand here that we can use for filtration medium. Apparently that runs thin later on in the game. You know, I wouldn't mind actually just expanding my base out right now. What am I building this out of, though? Granite? We really don't need to be using our granite over here. We can go ahead and start building up here as well. And you know what? I did say that we should be using more of the gas permeable tile so the gas can flow throughout our base. No reason not to. Okay, see, now our algae terrarium isn't even in the carbon dioxide, so I'm gonna go ahead and just disable you for now. Maybe build our ladders over here so we can like dig up this bullshit. Necessary? I don't know. You know what? Don't even bother with the abyssalit. That thing takes like 17 hours to dig up. All right. We're looking good. Building entombment again. Again. A fucking again. Dig that up, would you? Okay, skill increase, insufficient oxygen. How's our base looking though? Really, really good. The reason that it's not a big deal that we're not generating enough oxygen that they're breathing in is because a lot of the oxygen that they're breathing in is actually out here, and it's actually just turning into CO2 that's just falling over here. It's not even affecting our living area, and our living area is the only thing that we really need to keep oxygenated. Oxygenated? Is that a word? Did that make sense? Dig that up, maybe. And wall it off for sure, because otherwise this contaminated oxygen is gonna kill us in our sleep. And I'd rather not have that happen. Please. If you wouldn't mind. Can we reach all this? We can. We just gotta give them some time. It's gotta be patient. They got too many things on their hands. Too much choking to do. Alright. Did I just check decor? Decor is okay. We could improve it though. Sandstone. What do we need our things out of? Decor plus? We don't need like, you know, oh, well, that painting is gonna hold up really well to heat. Well, who cares? Who gives a rat's arse? Jobs! Oh shit, clock. No combat, please. No art, please, and no research. And everything else, I think, well, no power either. These guys are really good at running the power. Like, really good at running. Any of them can really do the power. Actually, you know what? You focus on art. You focus on your art, okay? And you focus on your cooking. The rest of the people can handle it. We only have one power wheel, and we're doing just fine. We're doing great, actually. We're doing fantastic. How's our water supply? It's good. It's gonna get to the point where we're gonna need to clear it out, but that's fine. I'm not worried in the least bit. Our water pipes are just kind of fucked right now. Yeah, I totally just broke everything. That's where that water came from. Ha! It was the tiles that we broke on accident. When we weren't paying attention. Rip. Fleeing! Who's fleeing what? Was there a hatch? There was a hatch up here. Okay. He's eventually just going to die out because there's no place for him to go. Okay, is he seriously just gonna keep attacking? No, you're done. Just die. Is he done attacking? Eventually he will just die out, I know that. I could honestly just like go ahead and just dig a little spot for him and he would be totally fine. He could just be a little hatch buddy. He could eat these resources. I don't really give a shit. There's a mealwood seed that could be pretty important. I guess I'd sweep that up before he gets to it. But he's not gonna have a spot to dig up right now, so he's just gonna go ahead and die off. But if I dig a little spot for him, like I said, I don't think he attacks us, or I don't think he will attack us in their sleep. He used to eat dupes, but that was a bug that was actually fixed. Unrefrigerated food. Show it to me. What? Where? Meal lice, lice loaf. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, good job. Game has no idea what it's talking about. Okay, so he should actually be able to go ahead and dig in this copper and stay alive. You know what? There's another... Where are these seeds coming from? There must have been some buried objects. Definitely sweep those up. Well, Maybe he'll eat them before I get the chance to. You bitch! He did. He did eat them. No, he ate something behind it. We're okay. Building entombment again. Which one? So much fucking sand. God damn it, you guys! I hate you! I hate you. Damn it. I hate you all. You're the worst. You guys are just like terrible. You guys are terrible friends. I don't even know why we're friends. Why are we friends again? Should we do some bristle briars down here? We should try. Let's just see what happens when we plant one of them. Whoops, that's not the right spot. Maybe I should put it down a little bit because maybe they need a little bit more room to breathe. I think the heat should be okay. They like it cold. Insufficient oxygen generation. You know what? If I go ahead and actually, where should I even put this though? Where should I put the algae terrarium? Should I put one over here? I don't understand why the stuff gets sucked up over here. What we're gonna do actually is just, whoa, that's not right. Put some gas permeable on this side. Let's be smart about this. And honestly, like right down here. They build it on top of the tile so that they don't have to dig out the tile first. So that this water isn't gonna get anywhere. And even if it did get somewhere, it would just get down in this other water. And honestly, we could just go ahead and knock out this wall altogether and just have this big puddle. I don't know. Why do we have two separate puddles? Maybe we'll need it at some point in time. We have it now, so just like keep going with it. It's not a big deal. I don't know why do you have to guys make a big deal out of this? What? Settle down, man. You know I'm just kidding, right? You know I love you. This should alleviate this carbon dioxide problem. Now, I could make a spot down here for the carbon dioxide, or for another algae terrarium to start soaking up this CO2, and maybe I should. Oh, it is leaking. It is leaking. What? Blocks the flow of liquid without obstructing the flow of gas. Am I missing something there? Looks like it disappeared for a second and then it reappears. So maybe the water got it, like, you know, seeped out just a little bit. Just snuck right out. Or is that abyssal? It is abyssal. Just ignore that. Don't even bother yourself with it. How are we doing? We dug out this spot up here and that feels pretty good. Algae is up at 11,000 still. We need to dig this area out. We have done this all the way down here. So that's, or at least the ladder. So real proud of you guys. But I would like to go ahead and dig up into this area. I really would like that. Please. We have way too much power. Oh yeah, the decor is already done. Woo! It's looking good. It's looking good. I like it. Oh, bristle briar. Blossom seed, sorry. The briar is something else. That's for decor, the briar is. That you can put in the flower vase. Don't think we need that. Should I make the gas permeable all the way over? I don't know. It's really copper hungry. It's like super copper hungry. We have lots of copper right now, so we probably don't have to worry about it, but let's just say that we did worry about it. Then what? Huh? Then what? Guys. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and deconstruct that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and reconstruct that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make a mechanized airlock here. So we have double airlocks. That was a tip that people were yelling at me for. It's, you know, it makes sense. We can do that. Absolutely. Start making everything out of heavy watt wire now. We should probably go back and heavy watt wire everything. Heavy watt wire our entire fucking worlds. I don't know what's heavy watt and what's not right now. If I heavy watt over already heavy watted wire, is that somebody gonna make a stink about that? Is that actually gonna like start erasing the heavy watt wire and make another heavy watt wire? It'd just be a huge waste of resources. I don't know. These are things I don't know yet. It could be a bug with this too, you know, thus far. We do want to destruct wires over here, right? Because if this starts breaking down and they're like putting copper to repair this not heavy watt wire that's having this, you know, wattage pump through it even though it's not connected to anything, that's not good. We don't want that. And that wire's going over there and connected to nothing. Good job. Good job for not making sense. I like it. How do we tell if it's heavy watt? By just looking at it. Heavy watt, electrical wire. I don't think we've had any heavy watt wire. Was that a new thing that we researched? It could have been. So let's go ahead and just go ham with it. Connect everything, man. Absolutely. And then also destruct this. We don't need these. We actually want these to be gone altogether. Get the copper back for it. That'd be a good idea. Okay, what's this? Low atmospheric pressure. It does matter with the bristle blossoms. Damn it. Ah, shit. Ah, poop. What are we gonna do about that? Maybe make them up here? How's the temperature up here? Pretty warm. Pretty warm. Okay, so what does it tell me? What does it tell me about their requirement? I don't think it tells me about their requirement of temperature until it's not in its required. Yeah, no, that sucks. Ooh, okay. What we could do here is actually block off this area, right? And then connect this somehow, maybe. Bring this so that this is actually in an oxygen-filled area and has higher pressure. And it's closer to the cold. Ideally, that'd be the way that we handle that. But that's what we're gonna have to do in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support on this series, if I could say that correctly. And I will see you in the next one. See you guys.